I'm Kelvin Fitzsimmons. I play the father in Private Universe. I hope you enjoy the project as much as we've enjoyed working on it. It's a very interesting script. I think when you see the film, you'll see what caught my eye and made me want to play the part of the father.
Can you give me a bit of your background, please, Kelvin?
Well, I started off 20 odd years ago in Variety, and then I decided that I wanted to go professional. So I gave everything up at 30 and went to the Coventry Centre of Performing Arts, but due to lack of funding, I only did a 1 year of a 2-year course and ended up in rep in Scotland. And from Scotland, then I won a drama scholarship down to the British Academy down in London. And after that, I just gradually got into TV and worked on The Tomorrow People, The Bill, and then found work increasing in theatre, so I lost more TV, and then I went back into TV and did Hollyoaks and Brookside. I found him a fascinating character to play. I thought he was very cold, quite detached, which is very different from myself. So I found that side of him really interesting. I would have liked probably to have explored a little bit more the relationship between him and his wife.
And from what you said then, Kelvin, do you find it's quite an intrinsic problem with the short films, the nature of short films that happens? Or
I think the short film has to hit you between the eyes within the first 2 minutes of watching it. And sometimes with short films, sometimes the actors can get left behind because everything's going on the way that the film looks, what other sort of special effects or whatever we can bring into the movie, and at times it can take away a little bit away from the characters with dialogue.
Well, actually, Kelvin, this actually started off as a feature-length film idea. Would you think there's sort of like maybe scope for doing that, maybe?
I think there's an awful lot of mileage in it, as I say, especially between the relationship between the father and the mother, because without giving obviously too much away, a lot of the relationship between the mother and father is suggested with eyes and looks, whereas in a full feature it would be a lot more spelled out in dialogue.